Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Younes Talks Chelsea. I hope all of you are doing well as we are here for your watch-along. The watch-along of all watch-alongs. Yeah, Port Vale in the cup. That's something to look forward to. Very interesting events that I think we're gonna have today, and I'll tell you why. Because this is a weird situation that we don't normally come across on a weekly. We're playing Port Vale. We're playing a League One team. We're playing a team that I think everyone will look at and go, yeah, this will be a piece of cake. But normally we tend to, even in these sort of games, not play brilliantly. However, we expect to win. But right now we are in a point where everyone is expecting just the lowest of the low. That I'm even seeing Chelsea fans contemplating whether we're going to beat Port Vale today. And I'll be honest, yeah, I reckon we actually should. We should, come on. I mean, even with poor performances overall, even with our problems, even with the team not even playing at all, even with the issues off the pitch, there's still enough there to beat a League One opposition. There just is. Do you know what I mean? Especially at the Bridge. So we'll see how this one's going to turn out. We'll see. Because I know a lot of people are scared. Weirdly enough, a lot of people are scared. So, yeah. We'll have a butchers, should we say. But in the meantime, let me just rearrange a couple of things. Do we want that? Yeah, go on then. Cool. Everyone in the chat, I hope you're well. Hope all is good. And yes, I have come today sporting. I've come sporting proper Chelsea. You know, I've come sporting, you know, the shirt that we used to win the Champions League. You know, when it was actually Chelsea, not CFCLDN. I respectfully, I'm not going to get anything from CFCLDN. Forget it. We are going to sport when Chelsea were Chelsea, and at least that way, we can at least as fans sport some levels around here. Yeah, at least in terms of how it looks. But I hope all is good for you guys. Hope all is well. Big up to all of you in the chat. I will be keeping up to date with all of you in the chat, but I also will be keeping up to date with all of you in the chat over on Big Up. So what I'm going to do, if I just have a look at this, let me just have a butcher's. I am going to this. There we are. I have pinned the link to Big Up. I'm also doing the watch along on there. This is being streamed dually on YouTube and on Big Up. But if you want to get your predictions in for this game, make sure you do over on Big Up, and that's going to be the place for it. So link is in the chat. It's pinned. Make sure you hop over there. Get your predictions in. I will be going through those in terms of what I've predicted very shortly. But first, David, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Hope you're safe and well. Up the Chelsea. Thank you very much, mate. I'm all good. I'm all good. I mean, yeah, things are really good, to be fair. I say really good. Things are normal in terms of the situation, in terms of how things are. It's straightforward. Obviously, things are happening. On the ground, though, we're good. So we'll take it. We'll take it. But thank you very much, mate. No, all is good. The only thing is flying, things in the air, airspace, alerts from time to time, that sort of stuff. That's it, really. But in terms of actual danger, we're all good. We're actually very, very well protected. It's pretty crazy when you see it happening in front of you. So, no, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Let me just have a little look on something. Yeah, the link should be working. Now, obviously, depending on where you are in the world, if you are in the UK, and if you are, if I'm not mistaken, across Europe, that link will work. There are still some locations where it's not going to be open to, but as a whole, Big Up is working if you are specifically in the UK and across some other locations too. If you want to as well, refresh, and the lag, if there is any lag, will disappear. Let me have a little look at this actually. Yeah, all should be good. If you refresh, all should be good. Yeah, it should be good. It should be good. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me or you can see me. All should be good now. Do let me know. Still got lag. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. There is, okay. The screen is lagging. All right. Okay. Bear with me one sec. Technical issues. Let me have a look. It's actually a good thing. I'm pretty well versed in this sort of stuff, so it's not a problem. Okay, try now. Refresh now. Okay, refresh now. Let me see if there's still an issue. Is it still the same? Let me know if it is. If it is, I'll have to take one last little bit of action. Still buffering. All right. Okay, how is it now? Let me know, how is it now? It's good now, isn't it? Okay. Okay, sweet. Yeah. All right, perfect. I know the issue. All right. We'll have to work around but that's fine. No problem. We'll be able to go for today, going all the way across until the end of the game. No problem at all. Okay. Perfect. All right. All right. You can hear and see me. Cool. Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for all that. But okay. Right. Where do we begin? First and foremost, let me actually... We need the lineups. I'm doing the most, aren't I? Bloody hell. Today's a big technological day. As a whole, technology just is not working today for me. It's bizarre. I'm having one of those days. I'm having a Benson day. I'm having a George day. When just nothing works. Everything he touches goes wrong. Okay. We'll have a look in terms of lineups on the screen. They're normally on the screen, so I'm trying to see exactly why it's not popping up, but leave that to me, don't worry. In the meantime, we'll get to a couple of things. We'll talk about who has actually been selected, who's playing, and this is the first game back in a while, right? So, yeah, 2 weeks, and I think we've all had a very good 2 weeks away from Chelsea, but now that they're back, we're kind of not excited. But let's wait and see what happens. First and foremost, let's get to some of the super chats that you guys have put in. Azu Sports, you were with me over on the other watch along for Man City Liverpool on Younes Talks Football, so thank you very much. I hope you're good, mate. Thank you very much. For the big super chat here, saying, big up Younes and everyone. The chat from Sydney, we should be good enough for the win today, going 4-2 win Parma, João Pedro, but I don't care about football at this point. At the club, all I can say is Bluecoat out. April 18th, we will be there. Big up to you, and thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, and you're very, very well spot on. Personally, spot on. I am going 3-1. Personally, 4-2, kind of the same thing. But I get you. So thank you very much for that. And yes, all that's left to really care about is the protest and Blueco out. We got nothing left in terms of results or games or what's this game going to do? It's a load of waffle. Because what's it going to lead to? Nothing. So until we sort out the bigger problem, we're not going to get any solution on that end. So that's it. Thank you very much. Crack, ex-Dodo, saying, breaks too short. Enjoyed not watching us play. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? That we've got fans that were genuinely happy to be away. Like, I don't think I've seen it. Never. Not to this extent. It's sad. But it's right. I get you. So, yeah, much appreciated for that, mate. Thank you so much. Shay99, thank you for your super chat, saying, big up, Younes. We need the carrot counter today for the Yes Man's pre- and post-match comments. No, I've not got it up on here because we normally have the lineups and everything that's going to be showing shortly. So, yeah, I'm not going to stick it on here. But the review, oh, yeah, if it needs to be there, it will be there. So, yeah, Chelsea Blue DS, thank you very much. Saying, bro, that deck Broly out. I'm back, ladies. Big up to Chelsea Blue. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Bear with me one sec. Okay. See if we can get the lineups on screen. Just having a butcher's. Oh. Ah, there they are. Brilliant. Okay. So, we got the lineups. Shall we go through? In the meantime, and it's a shame, I'm not able to stream the watch along over on Big Up, but I will encourage you guys to go and join the prediction game, which is actually active right now. And I will show you what mine, in terms of selection, has been. Let me have a look and see if I can get this. There we are. There we are. So, those are my predictions. As I have put the link in the chat, it's pinned if you are in the UK. And if you are also in and across Europe, you will be able to participate. But put your predictions in and you have the chance of winning prizes. So you might as well. I've gone with Cole Palmer to give an assist. I've gone no, right? So I've not selected. Both teams will score a goal. I've gone yes. Under 3.75 goals in the game? Yes. Will there be under 9.5 corners in the match? I've gone no. I think there's going to be quite a lot of corners for both teams. There will be over 3 cards in the game. I think that's a certainty. And will Liam Delap have over 1.5 shots on target? I've not selected it because I don't think he will. And will Garnacho have the same amount of shots? I've not selected anything either because I don't think it's going to happen. So you can play along and join not just the leaderboard on there, but the community over on Big Up as well. There is a brand new feature called Quests, which means that I have a community on there where you guys can come in and interact and you know, share everyone's in terms of your predictions, how things are going, what you're doing, everyone in the same space and everyone going through everything on there together. So you can make sure that you hit that link, make sure you join and hop into the community. Loads of challenges on there as well to compete with in and amongst yourselves. And where there's a chance for everyone to win a prize as well. So make sure you're on there by competing and completing the challenges on Big Up. You will also win. And for also your first entry will give you the equivalent of tokens on there that equates to $5 for free. So you get extra tokens to be able to use on there. You might as well. So enjoy. Make sure you hit that and put your predictions in. Those predictions will end in 30 minutes. At kickoff, done. You can't predict anymore. So make sure you get those in. Now, in terms of the lineups, let's get to the lineups. Right. Chelsea have gone with Sanchez in goal, Hato, Gusto, Fofana, Tosin, okay. Lavia, Santos, Cole Palmer, Neto, Esteval, and João Pedro. Oh. This is the first I'm seeing of the lineup. I thought Delap would start. I'll be honest, I thought Delap would start. But yeah, turns out he's not. For Port Vale, they've got Gauchi, Gordon, Hall, Lawrence Gabriel. They got John. They got Garrity, Walters, Ojo, Wayne, Humphreys, and Sheriff. The Sheriff is in town. They got John at right back. They've got Gauchi in goal. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a decent team. That honestly sounds like a decent team. I don't know. Is that the team? is the correct lineup, right? I've just seen someone doubt it. I just want to make sure that these lineups are correct. Brexit ballers. Hang on. Yeah, it's correct. It is correct. It is correct. That is the team. Okay, cool. Question. Who's the captain? It's Tosin, isn't it? Is it Tosin? Oh, Palmer. Oh, okay. I'm glad. I'm actually glad. Palmer's been given the armband. That's interesting. I genuinely, because I said it in the preview, didn't I? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Tosin was to start and Tosin will get the armband. And, well, Tosin's starting, which is bad in and of itself, but I thought he would get the armband. Funny, in terms of current form, Chelsea are heading into this with 1 win in 5 and 4 losses on the bounce. Port Vale are heading into this with 1 win and 1 draw in their last 5 and 2 losses on the bounce. So technically, they're on better form. Even though, if I'm not mistaken, are Port Vale bottom of League One? I can't believe I'm saying this. Port Vale. Port Vale are bottom of League One. They're getting relegated, pretty much. If we have to look at... Oh my God. Yeah, they're so far gone, it's stupid. How many teams get relegated? Is it 4? It's 4, isn't it? Or is it 3? I think it's 4. Well, they're so far behind, it's stupid. They're getting relegated. There's no way that they're basically going down into League 2. So that's Port Vale. Not been on form whatsoever, and yet somehow we're going in worse form. Because we've lost 4 on the bounce. But, yeah. Let's see what's going to happen. That team, right, that team overall is... I mean, look, all of it is actually okay, except for the back line. That back line is just... Hato, Tosin, Fofana, Gusto. I mean... Do I need to speak? I don't need to speak. But this is what I'm saying. Santos and Lavia is actually interesting. This, I don't know how that's going to function. I don't know. Is Lavia going to survive? Him and Santos, I can understand why they're playing together. Lavia will be the one sitting a bit deeper. But the rest is basically first team. Palmer, Neto, Esteval, João Pedro. You know? It's funny, we actually get Palmer, Esteval, and João Pedro playing together for one of the very, very few times that we've seen it, and we get it today against Port Vale, which probably means against Man City, it's not going to be that. My money would be Esteval doesn't start against Man City. But anyway, we've gone past all of that. It's at this point, it's ridiculous. Anyway, we saw what Man City did today. I think we all know what's coming on the weekend, or next weekend. So we don't need to get into that for now. Let's focus on this. Everyone knows what the outcome for that City game is going to be. It's going to be stupid. But that back line, again, let's hope it somehow holds today. I am actually going with, like I said, my prediction of 3-1. I do think Port Vale will score. I don't think we don't concede. But I do think that we will score more than them, surely. I mean, the competition is so low here that I don't see any other outcome, pretty much. So, yeah. Thank you very much to... We've got a couple of super chats that have come in since the last one. Parthibdas, thank you very much. Saying... How many languages do you speak? Okay. English, of course. Born with it. Mother tongue, pretty much. Algerian Arabic, I can speak. Dialect. Derija, as it's called, as we call it. I can speak. French, I can speak. Parle français. Fun fact, I used to speak Italian, and I forgot it. So I was a kid. I was young, and I picked it up well, and I let out my English, and then I done the reverse, and I forgot all my Italian. So I used to, and now I don't. I can speak, again, not completely fluent, but the indigenous language of Algeria, North Africa. I can speak Temezigh. I can speak Berber. But again, not as strong as, say, my dad or anyone who's completely fluent. So I can also communicate in that. Yeah, that's it. that's basically it. That's all I speak. That's all I speak. So, yeah, hope that answered. And again, Parthib, that's saying, Man United fan here, but I really like the content you make. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Much love for the love. And yeah, I would say Man United. I don't want to send a par. Or I was going to say Man United FA Cup this week, but you're knocked out. I don't want to say that. It's not a par. It's not an insult. I promise. Don't worry. You get to play us after City next weekend. The one after you play us. Do you want 3 points? Yeah, don't worry, mate. You'll get 3 points. It's fine. You know, pop over. We give it out for free. That's what we do nowadays anyway. So looking forward to that game. But thank you very much for the support, mate. Much appreciated. Richie, thank you for your super chat saying, are you going to do 30 carats before the end of the season? Mate, I'll do 30 carats before the end of next week. Look, we're already at 15. Do you know what I mean? We're already at 15. Actually, do you want me just real quick, yeah? Real quick. Let me just do something because I can, right? We are currently on 15. We're on 15. So, yeah. End of the season, we should be trying to hit 50. Yeah? Not 30, 50. So, Richie, thank you very much, mate. Thank you so much. Jason, thank you very much. I've just seen another comment saying, by the way, that my French doesn't sound French at all. Is it an Algerian accent you speak? No. It's just the French that I've learned is a little bit more classic, you know? I don't speak French like, les gars, you know, like where it's so, you know, instead of oui, they go, ouais, you know? On va discuter, y a pas de problème. I don't speak like how are they do in France where it's all super quick? Like, no. Je parle français comme ça. Doucement. That's it. So, yeah. Jason, thank you very much, saying my local chapter ran me off for being too negative on owners. Today I walk back in with big balls like Randy Marsh because I was right. Win, lose, draw, blue coat out. Mate, listen, anyone that's telling you that you're being super negative or whatnot, just forget it and just know that you're being real. It's as simple as that. As long as you are being real, you know, like that's the most important thing. So, yeah, there's... what's left to be positive about? Tell me. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing left. Anyone that's going to come at a different angle, as far as I'm concerned, is either being deluded or they're on some sort of payroll. Like Jason Cundy, with all due respect. He makes it obvious. It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, when you got something to protect, you got something to protect. Abu Bakr, thank you for your super chat saying I've been blue co out on and under my comments and posts. I've been racially abused because I'm Muslim and African. Crazy. It doesn't affect me at all though, brother. Don't let that bother you. Trust me, the internet is a wild place. You're not going to get 100% of people that agree with you, and you're going to get some clowns that send shots at you just like I get sent shots. Trust me, I get it all the time. I had one yesterday. Yeah, yesterday on Twitter. And funnily enough, he's the same guy who retweets my stuff about Blue Co Out like he agrees. He even retweeted my video that I done with Johnny Minerals talking about how Blue Co can sell. He retweeted that. Then I put out a tweet about Blue Co Out and he insulted me. I'm like, what is this? Do you know what I mean? On the internet, as long as you have thick skin, you're good to go. Don't worry. You don't take it personally. Move on. You're bigger than them. That's it. But thank you very much. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Nighttime FC saying, Younes, mate, what has happened to our club? Come on, you Blues. CFC LDN happened, mate. Blue Co happened. Unfortunately, that's that. So, yeah. Knight, thank you very much for that, my friend. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad what's happened overall. It's really sad. But don't worry, we will get our Chelsea back. We will get it back. We will get it back. One way or another, we'll get it back. Chelsea's bigger than all of us. That's what these clowns need to remember. Parthib Das, thank you very much, saying, hope you reach 500k subs in a year or two. You deserve it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love. We're on 216. We're moving. We're moving. So thank you very much, my friend. And also to CFC, Trendies, saying, dangling the carrot with Cole as captain, CFC LDN. You're not wrong. When has he captained ever? True. True. But right now, without Reece, let's look at the team. There's no Reece. There's no Enzo. There's no Caicedo. There's no Cucurella. The only one from the leadership group that is starting this game is Tosin. And he's not been given the armband. Palmer has. Interesting. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. But then again, I have to agree. Like, just with the concept, I would not give the armband to Tosin. Like, I just would not. You know what I mean? If it was me, he wouldn't be playing. If it was me, he wouldn't be here. Yeah? Let alone, he wouldn't have got bought in the first place, even for free. Mate, I wouldn't take him if someone paid me. I'm being real. I would not have Tosin in my team if someone paid me. And the same could be said to some other players as well. But are they going to also manufacture and use this as part of what they want to do? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. These lot are not shy to dangle carrots. We know this. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. But like I've said, we've got 15 minutes left until kickoff. Let me actually get things in order here, but make sure you do. Flipping out. I'm traumatized. I'm typing in Blue Co in my search bar, and I don't need to type Blue Co in. That's how much mate, they're in my head. They're living rent free. Right. Okay, perfect. Now, like I've said, 15 minutes to go. To get your predictions in, make sure you hit the pinned comment in the chat, and you will come across the chance, if you're based in the UK and you're based elsewhere in Europe, the chance to participate in these predictions that you can join into. Make sure you join and follow the Younes Talks Chelsea Big Up page. And not only will you be able to put your predictions in, and you'll be able to also join the leaderboard, but you will be also, and normally I'll be able to stream on there, but I've had to cut that off simply due to the experience that you guys have getting on YouTube, because it seems to have caused a clash for some odd reason. And yeah, we don't want that happening. So quests is also a thing on there, which means that we have a community together. So make sure you are joining the community on quests, where you will be able to participate in various challenges, where you will be able to not just participate in, but also win. Just like the predictions, you will be entered into the chance to win cash prizes. So join in. You've got 13 minutes left to participate, and also join in the quests, which means that you can join our community, and make sure you're following the page. Get involved. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And like I said, normally I'd be able to do the watch-along on there as well and interact with you guys in the chat, but it's just been basically impossible. So get involved. That comment that's pinned in the chat is the place to go to. bigup.com/Younes Talks Chelsea. Now, because we've got just minutes left, and I'm waiting to see when the players are going to walk out. I can see Bosnia on the screen, by the way. Big up Bosnia. They've done a number on Italy. Yeah, a lot of you seem to think that the armband to Cole Palmer is just PR. And again, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Ruby, no, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Feel free. Tagging me on X to raise awareness for the protest and Blue Co out. No. Feel free. Don't hesitate. Honestly, no worries at all. We're all for the cause. Do you know what I mean? So. Parthib Das again, thank you very much, saying, where does carrots rank amongst your favorite vegetables? That's a good question. Carrots. I like them. I don't like them in the way Bugs Bunny likes them. I don't just go cold. But no, carrots are, carrots are involved. They're up there. Yeah, I'd say as veg, they're up there. You know? Don't mind carrots in like a ragu, in a lasagna, in that bolognese. Don't mind carrots in salads, whether grated or whether in whatever sauce, whether they're chopped or diced. Carrots are up there. But my favorite veg. It's got to be potato. Potato is so like plain and simple, but it's the best. It's got to be potato. I think potato is like the most necessary one. Like it's just such a good carb. You do need potato. Do you know what I mean? You just do. Yeah. But carrots are up there. Unfortunately for Blue Co, carrots are more than just a veg. You know, carrots are what they dangle in front of people's faces on a regular daily basis. So, yeah. Unfortunately. Let me have a look at one thing. I want to make sure that, okay, if you're watching in the UK today, it's not, actually, this is what I need to find out. What channels are these on? Oh, if you're in the UK, it's on BBC One. Oh, you lucky buggers. You lot get flipping BBC One. Man, this is where I wish I was back at home. Do you know what I mean? I have BBC One. Damn it. Okay. If you're in anywhere else, it's BN5. BN5 is the place. Or be in English One. But there we are. Is it on TNT? Well, just to let you know, it's on BBC One. And I can't VPN it, because if I do that, this stream will cut off. I'm not kidding, the stream will go. So I'm restricted. If not, I would put the VPN on. I know I would. I would actually like have that on, no problem. BBC One, all good to go. I can't. I actually can't. If there wasn't a stream, I would, but I'm streaming. We're doing the watch-along. I can't, but it's okay. It's okay. The alternative is here. It might be a bit behind in that case because it is being. They're not going to be the same as BBC One. BBC One's going to be BBC One will be Prime because it's direct TV signal. You know what I mean? So let's see. Again, just a little reminder to get your predictions in on Big Up. That's going to be 8 minutes remaining. If you hit the pinned comment in the chat, you'll be able to participate in the prediction game. You've got 8 minutes left to do that. But make sure you're following on there anyway. Make sure you are participating in the challenges over on Quest. Join the community. Join the conversation over there as well, because we've got our community over there, which means that it's a little bit more tight-knit. So make sure you are there too if you want to get involved. And yeah, 7 minutes now for your predictions. I will show on screen one final time in terms of my predictions. If you want to copy me, go for it. That's what I've predicted. That's what I've predicted. I haven't gone with Cole Palmer to give an assist. I've gone with both teams to score. I've gone with under 3.75 goals. I've gone with not under 9.5 corners. I've gone with over 3 cards for sure. And I have not gone with Delap or Garnacho to get over 1.5 shots. That is it. If you want to copy, go for it. And you will be able to see exactly how we all fare on the leaderboard. And we'll be able to compete against each other. And of course, if you get things right, then you win. And you win cash prizes. So make sure you get involved. 6 minutes remaining now. Much appreciated. And make sure you are also taking part in the challenges in order to join the community as well. Now, we are minutes away from kickoff. And yeah, look, one thing that I want to talk about, right? I want to mention this. I've got a feeling that today will be pretty plain sailing because Port Vale, I don't think, will come with a good enough level. Now, don't get me wrong. They beat Sunderland. In order to reach this round of the FA Cup, they did beat Sunderland. So we've got to remember that. But on a footballing level now, this team that we have are affected. They are affected, right? What's happening off the pitch, the way that they're training, Liam Rossigna, all of this, you best believe they're not in prime condition. And because of that, I'm not expecting a good performance. I'm really not. I'm expecting something pretty basic. It might put us to sleep. Do you remember the Wrexham game? Thankfully, that went to extra time. But do you know what I mean? Actually, what would be the situation today? There's no replays anymore, is there? Does FA Cup goes to extra time? I think they do, don't they? Yeah, Wrexham was the FA Cup. Wrexham was the FA Cup. Yeah, what am I thinking? Sorry. I don't know why I'm muddling it with the Carabao Cup. I don't know why I'm muddling with the Carabao Cup. Why am I thinking of the Carabao Cup? I think it's because we just saw that lately with Man City and Arsenal in the final. But yeah, sorry, it is extra time and penalties. Yeah, okay. So anyway, that Wrexham game up until, the end of the 90 minutes, we were tragic. Tragic. So I'm expecting something similar to that. Now, albeit, Port Vale are a worse team than Wrexham. Wrexham participate in the... Wrexham are in the Championship. Are they still in the playoff spot? Or have they dropped out? Oh, they're still in the playoff spot. Let me check, because I think Millwall won, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Flipping hell. Millwall on it. Millwall second. How has this happened? Millwall might get promoted automatically. That would be crazy. I actually hope that happens. Coventry and Millwall to finish top 2. We are living. We are living. It will be brilliant to have Millwall back in the Prem. Please. You know what would the dream be? Coventry, Millwall and Wrexham to win the playoffs. That would be cinema. Absolute cinema. You know what I mean? So the fact that Millwall, they beat Middlesbrough away yesterday. I remember they were winning 2-1. I think it finished 2-1. Yeah, they beat them 2-1. That would be fantastic. That would be amazing. So I'm all for that. The Port Vale Massive have come to the bridge tonight, or today. And I know in the UK it's still 5 o'clock. So yeah, they get I think a lot of the shed because FA Cup they get a bigger allocation. It's not sold out as well, by the way. It's not sold out. But this is why I expect, look, Port Vale are bottom of League One. Do you know what I mean? Not just the next division, but bottom of it. So I reckon we'll get an average performance, but I think we'll win. So 3 minutes left on Big Up to put your predictions in. Get involved. That way you can join me and we can compete on the leaderboards to see and also get involved in quests and join the community there. That way we can all interact on there too and compete in the different challenges. Like I've said, for your first participation, you will be given $5 worth of credits that you can use on the website for free. And if you get involved in the predictions, you're up for cash prizes. So get involved and join the challenges. You got a couple of minutes remaining if you want to get involved. If not, you're going to have to wait till next week, Manchester City, for the next round of predictions. So jump on now. Let's get ready. I don't want to say to rumble because this is going to be, I think, pretty flat. What I will say, like I put in the predictions, there's Enzo Fernandez chatting with Cucurella. He's chatting with Cucurella. Of course he would, innit? Of course he would. Of course he would be talking with Cucurella. Enzo's like, hey, Cucu, hey, I heard what you said. I like, huh? I like what you say too. Hey, Barca, we make Clásico, Madrid, Barca. We play together. Yeah, Clásico. Like, I guarantee that's what they're doing. Guarantee. I don't want to say big up. It's not the right context, but Ray Wilkins, massive banner going across of Ray Wilkins. If I'm not mistaken, today is his anniversary for when he passed away. I think it's 6 years now, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? I think so. But yeah. Dearly missed. Ray Wilkins, legend. Club legend. Like I put in the predictions, I wanted to say this in my predictor. I think there's going to be over 3 cards in the match because I actually think Port Vale are going to head into this game all guns blazing. I think we're going to get physicality. I think we're going to get challenges. Listen, these guys are from League One. They don't know right from wrong. They're going to go in all guns blazing. And because of that, I do think there's going to be quite a few cards. And we like cards. We like a lot of cards. So I think we're going to get cards on both ends pretty much. That's what I predict and that's what I expect to happen. And let's wait and see. Now, Port Vale, despite the shape on screen that you can see, the FA Cup formation here seems to be a 5-4-1. On screen right now, you've got a 4-3-3. Apparently, according to the FA Cup lineup, it's a 5-4-1, which would make more sense, I've got to be honest, because they're going to want to defend and close all the spaces and do well to not concede. So that's what I think is going on. Port Vale have come in huge numbers. Big up to them. I hope they have fun and enjoy their day out. That's not meant to sound condescending, by the way. Yeah, it's not. It's not. But because you never know. Let's be honest. You never know. By the way, I do like the Port Vale kit. The white Port Vale kit, I'm guessing it's an homage or it's like a tribute to an older kit from like the 60s or something, or the 70s. It's got like the collar, it's got PVFC, and it's like in very elegant old school writing. So yeah. Very intriguing, very intriguing. Thank you to JJ, member, for 27 months in the squad, saying, don't let me down, CFCLDN. That's too much to ask around here, mate. That's too much to ask. Do you know what I mean? That's way too much to ask. Right, we're getting ready for kickoff. Okay, Palmer as capo. Let's see what's going to happen. Port Vale will get us up and away. Thank you very much to Shay99 for the super chat. Port Vale about to kick off. And we're up and away. Saying, I'm glad this is on BBC One because if we are getting beat, Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile is on BBC Two. I love it. I love it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. If it all goes wrong, one press of a button, BBC 2, and we're good. Well, to be honest, Neto is on the break here because Palmer's giving him a through ball to Palmer. And now Port Vale are back in numbers. Little flick onto Gusto. He's going to whack it into the defender, and it's a corner. So that's one corner already. Do you see what I mean? I'm too good at the predictions. Null Talks Football, thank you very much, saying, why the hate on Fabrizio? I have huge respect on the bloke. His rise in journalism has been phenomenal, even from other creators hating the messenger. Ask yourself why. Don't get me wrong. His rise, no one can doubt his rise. No one can doubt his rise. Absolutely. I do agree. Ball in. Oh, is it going to be 1-0? It's 1-0. This Port Vale, man. Hato has scored. It's 1-0. Hato smashes it in from the rebound. And it's a very, very disastrous start for Port Vale. Very poor for Port Vale. Welcome to Chelsea. Well, welcome to CFCLDN. But to answer your question, nothing wrong with the rise. It's about after the rise. That's the problem. If you don't know how things are operating behind the scenes and what Fabrizio is actually putting out and why, then you don't understand what's going on. He has admitted himself that he gets requests from all sorts of players and everyone in order to push certain narratives. He's admitted that himself. We've seen the sort of services that he's offered and he's gotten and all of that. And whenever certain connections, it seems, need a certain narrative painted, he's happy to put it out. I even made that case, and then he messaged me. Because I mentioned that publicly, and it went around on TikTok. He then sent me a message saying, if you remember the whole Denmark story, that wasn't me saying it. That was a flipping football club that was saying it, not me. Statements in Denmark were saying it. And he messaged me because he was irritated by it. So it's obvious when you look at the narratives that are put out. It's obvious. Nighttime FC, thank you very much for your super chat as well, saying no mercy today, 10-0. It won't be 10. Like I've said, I've gone with 3-1, and I'm sticking to that because I think we're gonna eventually. It's just a really bright start, a corner. We've scored very early. Now I think it's gonna die down. I'll be honest. I think for the first 10 minutes we'll have a lot of energy, and then I think it'll begin to die down. Gusto, Palmer, blocked. I think Port Vale are here for nothing more than just a defence job. I think they're already sort of like panicking. It's a big occasion for them, you've got to remember. They're bottom of League One. And they don't quite know how to handle this. Do you know what I mean? So Lavia, Santos, Tosin. He was about 0.1 seconds away from committing a massive blunder. Tosin, he's going to make a mistake, I can already tell. It's going to happen. Esteval, on the left-hand side, by the way, not on the right. Good to see Esteval back. Palmer, Pedro, Santos. It is a back five, by the way, for Port Vale. As initially alluded to by the FA Cup lineups, not the ones that you can see on here. That's given a 4-3-3, and it's not. It is a back five. They don't really have much of another option, really, do they? Look at that. Look at that defending from Port Vale's own Wesley Fofana. What's his name? Gabriel. Oh, his name's Gabriel. Hang on. Gabriel, is that you? did Arsenal loan you out for one game? He's not far off. Looks similar. Bloody hell, they've all shifted over to that right-hand side. That's such a Sunday league tactic, that is. Just, yeah, pick a side. Everyone get over to the left. Goal kick. Everyone get over to the left. If you played Sunday league, it's just this mad. You always get this one side that you favour. Only in the Prem, you don't really see that, and everyone's a little bit more spread out. Or a little bit more narrow, but always central. It's never really everyone shifts over to a side. You do see that, I'd say, up until the Championship, and then it disappears. You don't really see that afterwards. Port Vale are struggling to find their feet here. You can tell they're struggling to find their feet. Tosin. Lavia. After this, we have Manchester City next weekend. After that, we have Manchester United, both at home. Here's Gusto. Tosin. Cleared. Oh, okay. Here comes the Port Vale. He's giving it away. Yeah, mate, these lot. I gotta be honest. These lot are moving like a pub team. I'm being completely like, I want to be respectful, but they look like a pub team. Like, if you've, oh my God, what's this geezer doing? he's won the foul, to be fair. Is that Gabriel? Gabriel, no, this isn't the Gabriel from Arsenal. I think we've confirmed it. He's definitely not been loaned out. Definitely not been loaned out. Honestly, you know what? I actually feel like I've given a bit too much credit to Port Vale. I said my prediction was 3-1. I think that was more based on Chelsea. The way that Port Vale are looking right now, they ain't going to get close to the box, let alone score. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I think they're going to try and just muscle their way through. If you notice immediately, they're not able to match the same tempo moving the ball. They can't, because it's just not how they do it in League One. It just seems like they can't. Maybe they're a bit nervous and they're a bit, look, it's Chelsea at the Bridge. It's not exactly the same as playing Sunderland at home. They beat Sunderland at home. But when you're coming to the Bridge and it's against Chelsea and it's the current Club World Cup champions, as we're officially titled, we're not moving like it. Maybe the occasion is gotten to these players, but at the same time, they are not looking like a team that's able to string even 3 passes together. So I don't know whether I should rescind the 1 that I've given to Port Vale and just say 3-0 instead. Should I? Fofana, Sanchez, Tosin. It's not even, I was going to say it's a holy trinity. It's not, it's the demonic trinity. Flipping hell. There's a clear mistake waiting to happen in that trio. Oh my goodness. I do want to say their striker, I don't know, what's he, number 21? Who's number 21? Sheriff. Well, this guy's moving like a sheriff. He is pressing. He's the only one that seems to have actual tempo and energy in that Port Vale team. He wants to really, really, really press hard and try and win the ball, and he's gotten close a couple of times. See what I mean? Their defender muscling off Gusto to win the goal kick. He looks like Danny Welbeck. Beauty of the cup, eh? Beauty of the cup. The Bermuda Triangle. That's the one. I'm going to use that from now on. It's the Bermuda Triangle. If you send the ball in there, it goes missing. Look at that. He's a lump, he is. This sheriff guy, he is a sheriff. I'm surprised he's not playing with a badge. It's a shot. Oh my God. This Conor Gallagher lookalike, if he was like about 1 foot further, he might have been on the end of that. But this Sheriff guy, keep an eye on Sheriff. He is moving like the Sheriff. We need to shoot the Sheriff. I shot the Sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. If you know, you know. We've got 81% possession. It's ridiculous, bruv. It's ridiculous. Thank you very much to Gaka Darcy, starting 11. Thank you very much. Welcome. And thank you very much to... Oh no, Bazar, 28, member for 21 months. Thank you. Aki Rules. Love the name. Thank you very much. Saying it is an aberration ahead of Manchester disasters. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, today should be a walk in the park. And then when we play Man City next weekend, oh my God. After what they did today against Liverpool, and we done the watch-along on there, we done the watch-along on Younes Talks Football. Was that Kathy? I think we just saw CFC Kathy. Is that her? Is she wearing the red and blue Olivier Giroud Chelsea away kit? Every time I think of that kit, I think of Giroud. Is that her? I don't know if you guys just saw it on the screen, but yeah, she's proper fan, goes to every single game, has done for about 50 odd years. She's known now in the club as well. Like, she's proper Chelsea. I think that might have been. But we're 12 and a half minutes in now. Port Vale now starting to try and get some shape, right? Chelsea moving the ball with ease, like super simple. We are able to move the ball forward as we wish, pretty much. Except for the Bermuda Triangle, like Tosin. And Sheriff is on him. Sheriff is on Tosin like a rash. We got to be careful here, you know. So Tosin... I think their manager has briefed their players. Oh, good goalkeeping from their keeper. Don't know his name. But I think they've briefed him and he's briefed the team and he's gone, listen, press that Tosin geezer hard, yeah? There's a mistake in him. Press him, you'll get the ball at least once. When you're looking at Tosin, Fofana, Robert Sanchez. There's the gaffer. There's the gaffer. He looks like Baz from Pete and Baz. Do you guys know Pete and Baz? if you know Pete and Baz, you're goated. I don't care. You know Pete and Baz. Yeah? Tell me their gaffer doesn't look like Baz. Except a younger version of Baz. Mate, Pete and Baz are legends. I remember the first time I heard Pete and Baz, my mind was blown. And bearing in mind, they're from London, right? At first time I heard them, I'm like, yo, hang on, what's going on? These guys are better than 90% of the scene. Unbelievable. Pete and Baz. Some of the bars they drop is outrageous. And I know they don't write them, but their delivery is ridiculous. Port Vale won the free kick. Fair play to Gabriel. He's won the free kick. For them, that's a big deal, by the way. Just saying. Because now they can just lump it straight into the box and actually have a chance on goal. Aki Rules, thank you very much. Saying Tosin is a dementor. Sucks in all football quality. I mean, he's an imposter at this rate. That Hall, that number 5, he looks like the sort of guy that after this will go straight into the clubhouse for about 3 pints. He does. He just looks like that guy. Right. See, I told you they're going route 1 straight into the box. Yep. Even if it's that far out, it's Humphreys. Look at that. Look at that League One tactics here. He's made the line. Yeah. Tap the ball a bit forward. Hey, this is the Prem, my friend. Yeah, you're playing in a Premier League stadium. You're not going to be able to get away with that over there, mate. Even the ref is explaining to him, like, listen, I know you're from League One, but there's cameras and everything here, and we've got more than one geezer that's looking at you, so don't try those shenanigans. Ball in. Oh. Hey, it's Hall. He's the one who got on the end of it. Look at him. Tell me he doesn't look like the guy to go straight into the clubhouse for a couple of points after the game. He just looks like that guy. If you've played Sunday League, you'll know. Straight into the clubhouse. Or Saturday League, for that matter. Pub teams as well. Especially pub teams. You go, they're drinking and smoking whilst they're playing. That's a pub team. Half time, I don't know if you guys have ever had this, if you've played in any team where you have someone at half time that gets a cigarette out and starts smoking. First time I ever saw that, my mind was blown. I'm like, are you for real? Like, how are you doing this, bro? How are you not dead? Like, it's crazy. I don't know how it's done. I don't know how it's done. Offside for Malo Gusto. For João Pedro. Thank you very much. Drago Gaming saying Blue Co-op banners at Wembley will be cinema. True, because it's not going to be Chelsea staff in charge of the entrances, is it? Means you can get in what you want to get in. So there's that. So I was at Clapham League. That happened every Sunday. I don't get it. I don't get it. Pub team's keeper is standing by the goalpost smoking a cigarette. I remember my five-a-side keeper had a spliff when he would... No. There's no way. To be fair, that could help performance. I'm not even lying. It can enhance performance because you feel less pain. If you feel less pain, you can keep going. So, but you might get tired a bit quicker. Mate, crazy. Thank you, Rules. Thank you very much. Saying, let's play quick sim on this and end this game. Honestly, fact. If I had the opportunity to do that right now, I would press the button. I really would. I told you the tempo would drop. The tempo has dropped hard. And now we're winning 1-0 in a game where we feel like this is going to drag. Like this is just now starting to really, really sink into the depths of similar experiences against Wrexham. Have they won the free kick? No, they haven't. No, this geezer's fuming. It's like, what do you mean? I got fouled, ref. They're just going to look for every single free kick they can find. It's their only hope of getting to the... Sorry. It's their only hope of getting to the box. Port Vale. Lavia over to Neto. Tosin. The sheriff is on him! Tosin! Bruv. You know when you're watching like a clip of like someone going into a haunted house? Yeah? And you're waiting for the ghost to appear. And then just the one moment you drop your guard, boom! And it makes you jump. That's Tosin. Every flipping time he has to wait until 0.0005 of a second is remaining before his opponent can take the ball off him for him to actually make the pass. Honestly. Free kick to Port Vale. It's a good opportunity for them and all, to be fair. This could go straight into the box. That player knows how to roll his socks up, by the way. Above the knee. Ledge. And it's cleared by Tosin, I think. And it's offside. Oh, it's offside anyway. Thank you very much to AC3WI. Tosin. I've not heard that in time. Oh my God. Tosin, blood fire. I love that saying. I love that saying. If you've been around loads of Jamaicans, you'll know. Is a press trigger for a League One side. Astaghfirullah. Josh's head must be on Mars. Another whole switch waiting to happen again. Mate, facts. Absolute facts. That made me laugh. Blood fire. Man. I'm laughing because I always remember, like, you always get one of them, like, old Jamaican uncles. When they drop it, it's the funniest thing in the world. Oh, man. Oh, I love it. Love it. I'm actually crying. Proper heritage. That is heritage. That's proper heritage. Cole Palmer. Shoot, have a dig. You might as well have a dig. He's lost the ball. Bloody hell. Esteval's not really been involved. We're not. Is he? Don't lose this battle. He's lost the battle. Has he lost the battle? It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Yeah, sorry, Esteval, mate. You lost the battle there, mate. That's shoulder to shoulder. I told you that the tempo will drop hard. Like, this is going to get boring, guys. Yeah? Chance of Roman Abramovich and F off Iqbali in the Matthew Harding lower. Big up the Matthew Harding lower. We need more of it, as far as I'm concerned. All the results are irrelevant, pretty much. They're irrelevant. Right now, it's April 4th. There's literally 2 weeks on the dot until the protest. All focus is there. Blueco out until these guys pack up and go. Simple as that. Azu Sports, thank you for your super chat, saying at this rate, I'll take Sidemen charity match than CFC London football. It's criminal. Facts. What's going on here? Why are they following the geezer's feet? He's got nice boots. What's... I don't get why they done that. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Tosin again. Oh my God. You know what? If Port Vale double up top, yes, they leave a space in behind, but if they double up top and help Sheriff with someone else, they might win the ball. They might actually win the ball off Tosin and Fofana. Here's Esteval. Oh my God. Oh, the geezer's in. And he's not been fouled. He's dropped to the floor, typical League One style. That Gabriel, by the way, he's literally bombing forward as like a right winger, and then he goes back into centre-back. Like, I don't understand. What is his position? Bloody hell. My goodness. They've doubled up on Cole Palmer hard. Hard. About 4 players closed in on him. Oh. Thank you very much. Aki Rules again for your super chat, saying, tell these nutheads how poor they are in the huddle. It's the history of the huddle at this rate. Oh, this is in. It's got to be 2. Pedro, turn. Shoot. 2-0. Ciao, Pedro. With the goal. It's just really bad defending from Port Vale. They can't defend. Like, as a whole, you can tell this is way too much of a higher level for them. They can't hack it. They just can't hack it. It's a good ball over the top by Santos. But again, you see that 1-to-1 with Neto and that defender? And look, the defender is not tight on João Pedro. He's allowing him to turn. That's criminal. Like, you're allowing him to turn in the box to take a shot. come on, my bro. You can't. You can't possibly be doing that and thinking you're going to get away with it. You know what I mean? Look, he hesitated. He hesitated. In the Prem, there's a defender that's going straight into João Pedro without even a discussion. So, good ball from Santos over the top. And the rest is basically just, yeah, the level, it's the level. We've had 209 passes completed. Port Vale had 30. You know how bad that is? For 26 minutes of football, you've had 30 passes. Do you know what that is? That averages to nearly 1 pass a minute. 1 pass per minute. That's disgraceful. So, Azu Sports again, thank you very much. We need Angry Ginge at the back rather than Tosin. More composure. I'm enjoying super chatting rather than this CFC LDM football. What is life? Honestly, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gusto is in. And it's a clearance. And it's a corner. You know what's funny? Let me just paint the picture for you. So Port Vale have come to the bridge and they've come with these shirts. And if you notice on their shirts, they've got the printing of the occasion. You know how we would have it in a cup final? These lot have it because they're coming to the bridge. And if you look at one of their players, the writing is lopsided. This is who we're playing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there's a collision of heads. Is it Sheriff? I think it is. Is he all right? Is Santos okay as well? I think he is. I think he's fine. Ben Hawkins, thank you very much for your super chat as well, mate. Saying thoughts on Mark and Josh not starting today. Mark, I understand. So Kukurea, I get that. Josh, I don't. I do think he'll come on, though. I do think he'll come on. But I think he should be starting. They're showing the replays of the goals. It's just overall, like I've said, Port Vale. Sunderland, how did you lose to these lot? Like, can I ask that question? How is it that Sunderland lost to this team? I don't get it. I don't get it. Ryan, thank you very much for your super chat as well. Saying, Younes, you selling carrots? I see a new venture. I've not thought of that. Who needs carrots? We can grow a lot, no problem. Unlimited supply. Okay, they're both up. Thankfully, they're both okay. Nothing serious in terms of the head collision. Mother and son. Nice. I'm guessing this is one of his first few Chelsea games. Oh boy, you've been thrown in the deep end, lad. You've been thrown in the deep end. Fair play to you. Do you know what I mean? He can say I was there when we were crap. He can actually say that. In years to come, that little boy will grow up and be like, I went to my first Chelsea game when we were owned by them crooks called Blueco. He'll be able to say that. Sheriff is getting ready to come back on. And so is Santos as well. Long throw into the box. Out for a corner. Oh, wow. It's out for a corner. Port Vale corner. Ryan says, wherever you bought that, set up a store, we'll buy. Who wants carrots? Azu Sports, thank you very much, saying crazy how Port Vale had more shots than us at home. Embarrassing. CFC LDN, ladies and gentlemen, blew Co out. No, there's no way. Have they? No, there isn't. We've had 2, they've had none. I mean, we've had 3 and they've had 3. Actually, after this, well, there might be a shot now. Oh, he's bottled it. See what I mean? He's bottled it. He got shook. And Neto, what are you doing, bruv? Oh my God. What are you doing? What kind of touch is that, mate? Lawrence, thank you very much, mate. Saying, who you got? Wilder or Chisora? Hope Wilder is back. I think Wilder will win this. I'm going with Wilder. I think it will go... It won't be a quick fight. I'm going maybe Wilder in... maybe the 8th. I do think Chisora is done. I think his time is done. I think Wilder has got at least a little bit left in the tank, maybe. I think Wilder will outperform him. And then I think it will get to... Oh, Sheriff with the challenge. Fofana got taken out. Oh, Fofana, come on, bruv. Don't do that against Port Vale, bruv. It's Port Vale. What are you doing, bruv? What are you doing? Did you guys see that? He was on the floor and he's gone, come on, bruv. Come on. It's Port Vale. Do that against City. I don't care. But Port Vale. No wonder you got 49 points on your license. Honestly. You know he's got 49 points on his license. If I'm not mistaken. It's in the 40s anyway. Just to give you guys an idea, in the UK, you can only get 12 before your license is gone. He's got 49 or something in the 41, 45, 49, he's 40-something. It's ridiculous, bro. I don't know how it's possible. Like, I've got a driving license in the UK. It's not here. I can show you it's not here. But how do you do it? How the hell do you get to 40? Maybe just because he kept paying off fines. He's got the money for it. He just kept paying and paying and paying and paying, and it accumulated, and he's got the total of the equivalent of 40-odd points. I don't know. That geezer's been hit in the back by Santos. In the kidney, to be fair. Yeah, there is a bit of collision there. No, I don't have any points. Never got any points, ever. I got a speeding ticket once. And that wasn't even like, it wasn't speeding. I was going at 40 and a 30 thinking I could do 40. That was it. I was actually doing 40 thinking I'm in a 40. It looked like a 40. And then I get a letter in the post saying, hey, you were doing a 40 and a 30. I'm like, that's not a 30. And then I had to do a speed awareness course. Oh, man. Yeah. Apart from that, never got points. I'm a good driver, to be fair. Port Vale, for the first time this entire game, are actually having some possession. This is actually quite remarkable. Enjoy it, guys, because this is going to end, I think, in a little bit. Look, they've actually got the ball. They're moving the ball. Wow. Port Vale are playing football, guys. Take it in. You didn't get any points. You just got disqualified straight. What did you do, Fofana? What the hell did you do? Do you know what I mean? Driving laws, yeah, in Dubai, they are strict, but also not so strict. Like, the speed limits and everything are actually quite reasonable. They allow you to drive. Some people drive like maniacs, but overall, if you mess up, you mess up. And you'll get done. You'll get done. They will find you no matter what. Like, you'll get done. There's a player down, by the way. It's not Esteval. Is that João Pedro? No, it's not João Pedro. Who is that? Hato? No, it's not Hato either. It's a free kick to Port Vale. Who is that? Oh, Lavia. Oh. Oh, my God. Yep, that's Lavia done, guys. So we got to 35 minutes. Wow, he got a kick to under the foot, and now his ankle is busted. So imagine this is your foot. He got a hit underneath, and because of that, his ankle is just disintegrated. Literally made of glass. Legit made of glass. He's on his feet, I'm glad, but my goodness. I'm surprised, like, it took that much out of him. I don't think Lavia, if I'm being honest, I don't think Lavia is going to have the career that he wishes for. I don't think his body's going to be built for it, man. Unfortunately, I just don't think. Ball in. Sheriff jumps up for it. Oh, Esteval. And it's given away. Esteval needs to pass better, you know. He needs to pick his passes better. He's giving the ball away a bit stupidly. That Sheriff is a lump, I'm telling you now. He's winning every flipping, not every, but most of the duels and second balls. Here's Santos. Back to Gusto. Thank you very much to Azu Sports again, saying Palmer played average whole of this season. I don't blame him. He's had a setback on injuries. Understandable, and rumours of leaving, it affects him. I'm sure it does. 100%. But I have to be honest as well. He does need to step up if he wants to be able to have an impact at the World Cup. Given away. Close in pass. Suicide. We've won it back. Palmer. Is Lavia back on? Yeah, he's all right. All right. He's still limping. Wow. Here's Neto. Lavia. Tried to go for the shot. Keeper's kept it on. Proper League One. Up the pitch. And he's blown it and all. That was a terrible boot up the pitch. To be fair, their player got on the end of it. Little turn. Here's João Pedro. The through ball, it's not gone through. And here come Port Vale. You see, like, the Port Vale players, every time they get near to a Chelsea player and they know that I have to dribble, I have to try and get past, they panic, they fold. You can tell they think in their head, I ain't got a chance. So I need someone to help me quick. Anyone I can pass the ball to. And then you lose all structure when you think like that. So Lavia does not look comfortable. And I think he wants to stay on, of course, but I think he knows as well. Who's that lady? I'm sorry, guys. The tempo of this game has dropped to the floor. Here's Sanchez. We're officially in the Bermuda Triangle. Here's Tosin. Santos. We're now out of the Bermuda Triangle. Neto. Neto cannot run past this man. He just can't. We got 3 minutes plus stoppage time left of this first half. Little flick in from Gusto to Pedro. Gusto. Shot. 3-0. Is that 3? Cole Palmer. 3-0. And, I mean, that's us in the semi-final, guys. Honestly, Sunderland, how did you not lose to these lot? Let's be real. So I got a bone to pick with Sunderland here. What happened? I need to go back and watch that game or something. I need to go and look at the highlights. Or like, how did you lose to Port Vale? There's a shot from Gusto. Good save from the keeper. Lays out to Cole Palmer on the rebound. And he slots it in. They can't defend to save their lives. I said prediction was 3-1. Soccer Aid, fact. It feels like Soccer Aid. It's exactly that. Yeah, I feel like I'm watching a charity game. It's an own goal. Bloody hell. Well, 3-0 is 3-0, I guess, isn't it? One more minute plus stoppage time. I'm actually curious. Let me check something. Yeah, I'm going to have a look. Actually, let me do it on here. So, I want to look at the stats. As Port Vale are trying to end the half on a high. But their game against Sunderland, where is it? Yeah, here it is. Let's see these stats. They had 35% of the ball, 195 passes, 61% accuracy. They had 7 shots, 1 on target. Sunderland had 12, 7 on target, and yet Port Vale won 1-0. How was that? What happened? What happened? It's not computing in my head. You know, like a Wrexham, I can understand. A Wrexham actually gave us a good game, and they were structured, and like, in good moments, they really matched us, weirdly enough, right? But Port Vale, these lot are just dross. Like, really bad. Surprised they got him. Told you guys had no idea how bad Port Vale are. I mean, they are playing like they're bottom of League One. Let's just be honest. They are definitely playing like they're a bottom of League One. To be honest, right now, I would contemplate if they're even a professional team. They're playing like a semi-pro team. You know, I'd talk about National League at this point. Not even League Two, you know? National League South, National League North, like whichever one. Referee's going to blow the whistle after the 1 minute remaining of stoppage time. Apologies. It's just I did the stream earlier on for Man City Liverpool as well. So when you're doing two, it does actually, weirdly enough, take its toll. Especially when you see a really good game of energetic football like Man City, and it's just goals galore and it's great. But it's really, really tense and it's end to end and it's a bit, you know, it's two top teams, realistically. I say top. Liverpool are not playing like a top team. But then when you bring it down to this, where the game is actually slow, and you're like, and it's this Port Vale. Neto's tumbled over. Referee's going to blow the whistle, I think, and I think we would welcome it. The referee, big up the referee, he's got the County FA shirt on. And it's half time. What's Cole Palmer? What are they doing? Oh, fair enough. I was worried there. I thought they were going to try and get into a huddle or something. I'm like, hang on, we're going to the dressing room, lads. Can I just say, the old guys with the apples, they know. They know. You can tell. You can tell these were the ones that were going to games from like decades ago. And decades ago, you know, it's not like the concourse was like how it is now, for example. You got a flipping menu to choose from or whatnot, but you had to make sure you ate and you drank. Well, I mean, drink probably different, but you ate, good meal and everything before going into the ground, and then, you know, have a fruit with you or something, so at half time you can nibble on something in case you get hungry. Two old guys with apples, cleaning their apples, and everyone else like, oh, let's go and get a pie, lads. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, 3-0. 3-0. Azu Sports, thank you for your super chat saying, well, the stats are laughable. At least we need 10 shots on the sheet. It's still embarrassing how bad we're still showing United and City are laughing this at home, mate. This is expected. I mean, it's not even a game. If we're being honest, if me and you guys, yeah, you guys in the chat, if we made a team, who can ball? Let's make an 11. Let's go and play Port Vale. We'll probably get a result. I am not kidding. We'd probably beat Port Vale. Like, they're just not of, you know what it is? They're not of the level. They're not of the level physically or mentally. They know how to play football, of course. They know how to move a ball, of course. But physically, they can't keep up with the tempo. That's already been established. The only one in terms of the physical nature is really keeping up is Sheriff. You can see he's got a lot of energy and a lot of power. But apart from that, no one else can keep up. And mentally, every time Port Vale players get the ball, they're panicking. You can tell because they're not used to the speed. They're not used to the tempo. They got to make decisions quicker. They want more time on the ball. They've not been able to build anything whatsoever. And physically, again, even man-to-man, they're losing duels, for example, the Neto challenge for the goal, for the second goal. The defender not tight on João Pedro. He allows him to turn in the box to shoot. I mean, that's criminal. That's criminal. You won't find that in the Prem. And if you find that in the Prem, that defender's getting rinsed by everyone. Not just in terms of the team that supports, that he plays for, but everyone's going, what the hell is he doing? So overall, what can I say? Port Vale have shown up for a day out. That's it. For Chelsea, this is just really, really, really routine. Simple as that. Really routine. Let me have a look. Port Vale have earned £600,000 plus in FA prize money during this run to the quarterfinals, but won't get a dime if they lose this thanks to the FA. What? Ow. Why not? Because no, your prize money goes all the way until you get eliminated, and then you take what you earned. You don't lose all of it. Surely not. If you've got an explanation as to why, put it in. They've scrapped payments to the losers at this stage. So who gets prize money? The winner only. Hang on. Oh no. Is it? Yeah, here I've got, look, so quarterfinal winners, £477,000. Fifth round winners, £238,000. Fourth round, 127. Third round, 121. And then semi-final losers get £500,000. The winners get £1 million. The runners up in the final get £1 million, and the final winners get £2.5 million, which means you could take up to 6.1 million total prize money for winning the. No, sorry, that's women's. A total prize fund of 23 mil. Can't be. Oh, the prize fund as a whole. The winner will receive 2.1 mil. It can't be scrapped. Surely not. Oh, it's not been scrapped. It's not been scrapped. It's not been scrapped. To compensate from lost revenue from replays, because replays don't happen anymore, they've actually added to winners and losers in the first, second, and third round. And the later rounds remains unchanged. The decision to scrap replays caused controversies, but the revised funding was designed to ensure that lower league and EFL clubs did not suffer financially. So, no, it seems like they're going to get money, mate. They're going to get money. I'm glad. They should. You know, for a team like Port Vale getting to the quarterfinal of the FA Cup, that's mental. So they should. So, yeah. But thank you very much as well to Adrian. Thank you for your super chat. Did you see what Caicedo said? Time will tell. I did see that. Because he did mention about his current contract and, you know, playing at Chelsea. But he did say that you don't know what's going to happen. And, yeah, time will tell. No one has an issue with that, really, because it's not wrong. But he also did acknowledge that he's currently staying and settled and he wants to stay here as long as possible. So that's fine. I say in terms of controversy, but again, if an offer were to come in, for example, that's where it would be really testing the player. The problem is, look, we're going to get into a very sticky situation if we don't qualify for the Champions League. If we don't qualify for Champions League, offers are going to be coming in left, right, and centre for all these top players as a way to get them out, as an incentive. Do you want to play regular Champions League or not? And here's more money. And then what are they going to do? That's going to be where we get tested proper. Let's wait and see. Yep, the next two games are basically Man City and Man United. And because we're going to the semi-final of the FA Cup, which will be a trip to Wembley, we will play either Man City, Arsenal if they beat Southampton, or Southampton, but it's going to be Arsenal. That game is later. Or West Ham Leeds. So we're going to be in for a very tough time overall. Aziz King, thank you very much, saying, why is Iqbali not getting the Roman sanction? He's Iranian, he has links to the Iranian government. We want the UK government to sanction him as well. Apparently he doesn't. This is the thing. Apparently he's not got links to the Iranian government. If he did, yeah, he should face the same sanction, absolutely, 100%. But I don't think he does. He is Iranian originally, but he was... I think from the age of 1 or 2, since he was a kid, he grew up in the States. He grew up in California, I think. And he's just been in the States for his entire life. So he's basically American. Which is what gets him out. So that's that. So yeah. Now, I'm actually curious. Let me have a look and see. What is it that the stats are saying right now based on my predictions that I gave on Big Up? So, let's run through these. I'm going to show you. Those are my predictions. How many do I have so far? So, Cole Palmer to give an assist. Has he given an assist? No, he hasn't. So... that's a good decision from me. Both teams will score. I said yes. So far, it's a no. Under 3.75 goals in the match. Well, I've said yes, and so far it is yes. 9.5 corners. Yeah, there's been 3. Oh, no, I put more. Oh, crap, that's not coming in. And over 3 cards. Well, Delap and Garnacho are not on the pitch, which is great. But 3 cards... there's only been 1 yellow. So, it's not good, bruv. It's not good. It's not going good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. So that's that. If you guys are involved, make sure you get involved in the chat over on Big Up and join the conversation. Thank you very much, Bonnie. Much appreciated. Saying, resold the soul. Cuckoo sounds more like a player who bleeds blue. Yeah, to be honest, look, with Reece James, you want to sign a contract, you want to stay at Chelsea, you love Chelsea, you want to stay there for your career, you're not bothered about money, you're not bothered about all these things, okay, I commend it. But at the same time, to then come out and say, oh no, but I believe in the project and I believe in it. We know deep down you don't. Because anyone that does, deep down, is being delusional at this point. But yeah, that's the only issue. I've got no problem with him signing a new contract, sticking around. I love Reece James. But to paint a false image... Here's a question. When's the draw? Is it after tomorrow's game? I've got a flipping FA Cup semi-final draw. Oh, it'll be it'll be after tomorrow's game between West Ham and Leeds. Yeah, so we'll find out tomorrow, basically. When I upload the evening video, there's going to be... yeah, we'll have news. Yeah, West Ham Leeds. We'll have news on who we've drawn in the FA Cup semi-final. And the chances are, again, these games have not been played except for Man City. It'll be either Man City, Arsenal, or West Ham Leeds. I have to write off Southampton unless a huge shock happens. But Either Man City, Arsenal, or West Ham Leeds is going to be who we play in the semi. And I reckon we're going to be drawn with either Man City or Arsenal. I don't know why. To be honest, my gut feeling is telling me Man City instantly. That's just my gut feeling, to be fair. Getting ready for the second half. Interesting question. Do I think the players watch my content? I know that they watch. Now, again, who? Specifically, I don't know. But it's not just, I'm not talking about just myself. I'm talking about everyone. Players are watching. I don't think coaches are watching. The club is watching. They keep track on all of this sort of stuff. But yeah, players are watching on YouTube for sure. They know. They're aware of all of us. All of us, for sure. But like I said, I know as well on top of that internally that the club is aware of all of us and what we're posting. I know that there's a content list. And all our names are on it. And we're all tracked. And I ask you, why do you think they do that? So they can dangle these later on. They can then manipulate the narrative as they want. They know who's saying what. They know who to go to. They know who's going to be on board, who's not going to be on board. They're going to know all of it. Second half has begun. Let's see if the tempo is going to pick up a little bit, at least, I hope. Or are we going to get Port Vale actually making my prediction come true? Because I said 3-1. After 5 minutes, I wanted to take that one back because it genuinely doesn't look like Port Vale are going to even come close. So we'll see. Can I just say, it's nice to have Emirates advertising at the bridge again because Emirates are sponsoring the FA Cup. But Emirates at Chelsea, yeah, man, that's old school, isn't it? It fits. It just fits. They were the GOATs before Samsung. Yeah, now we just got AI. Now we're just a bunch of robots. Honestly. Big up to all of you in the chat that are constantly spamming with just Blueco out. Oh my God. Yo, does that count as a shot for them? It's going to be another free kick. Yeah, no, honestly, guys in the chat, don't let anyone... Hang on, ball in. That free kick. He just pushed him over. Santos has been deliberately pushed. And it's a free kick to Chelsea. Yeah, look, anyone that's going to go into this game and read into it like we are some sort of super team because we beat Port Vale 3-0, come on. Have a day off. Hold that into the weekend, next weekend. And then see if we're going to be a super team on. When we play an actual team. I'm sorry, but this is why I'm taking digs at Sunderland. I'm actually taking digs at Sunderland. How did you lose to these lot? Like, like I said, Wrexham, I understand. And they might become a Premier League side. But Port Vale, come on. I'm shocked Sunderland lost to them. I am shocked. Ball into Esteval. Is that an offside? Was he on? Ball in? And it's out for a throw. That is an offside, by the way. So that was correctly called. It's unlucky on Esteval. I can see he tried to read the line and he's gone just a little bit further ahead, trying to make sure he catches up with the ball. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, there's Willy Issa. And Jorgensen. The mentality monster is here, guys. He's here. The blue coat in spamming, by the way, by this one person, you do know you are contributing to the engagement on my channel. So I welcome it. Thank you for that. Let's see if they're going to keep spamming. And Esteval, he's at the post. He should be scoring that. To be fair, he should be scoring that. Yeah, Ijad, the one who's spamming blue coin, you're going to be banned anyway. I will take action, but I'm not taking action yet because I'm going to paint it like this. If you are spamming this by yourself and you are putting in this many comments, you are contributing to the algorithm to let YouTube know to push my videos even further, which means that the blue coat out message gets spread out even more. So you're actually blue coat out. Just saying. That's how the algorithm works. Here's Palmer. But okay, if you're gonna continue to spam, like I'm actually just joking. I will have to put you in timeout. Yeah. I will give you one more warning. If I see one more spamming activity, you're gone. Okay, there we are. All right. "24 hours." I had to. Oh, man. Hey, I warned them. There's always one. No, you know what? I'm not even kidding. If someone come in here and went, "Oh, blue co in, I think they're fantastic," and they put 1 or 2 comments in and that was it, they're welcome to stay. I'm not here to shut down freedom of speech. But if you're going to spam the chat and you're not going to get the hint based on my inside joke, then I'm going to kick you out. Simple as that. And yeah, because they got told it's not a 5 or 10 minute warning or timeout, it's 24 hours. The max. I can't do more. I can only give 24 hours. Unless I ban and block the person, which would be the next thing to do. I remember the name, so we'll see. Big up to UK Govern Blue Con Kill Chelsea up the... Hang on. Up the effing Minerals FC. Thank you very much. Thank you for the contribution. Much appreciated. Here's João Pedro. Are we going to make any subs? We should. Who's on the bench? Well, we work out some subs. We might as well. So, Esteval's trying to... Okay, he's won the corner and he's toppled over. Delap should come on. Asugo should come on. Sarr should come on. I'd even bring on Sharman Lowe in goal. Stick him in. And Josh Achempong. Or, you know what? I wouldn't mind giving a run out for Kavuma McQueen. But that would be 6 subs. In that case, leave Delap. No, actually, Delap... Asugo just came back. Nah, but that's why he should play. All right, Sharman Lowe, you can't play, I'm afraid. Oh, you know what? Delap doesn't play. Screw it. We don't win anything with him anyway. So McQueen can get a game. That would be 5 subs that I would make. Who's that? Is that the Port Vale chairman or something? Hello, sir. How are you? Opal is good. Good luck for your season. You're going to need it. You're already pretty much relegated. So enjoy League 2 in that case, my mate. Enjoy League 2. Win that and get back up to League 1. Best of luck next season, mate. Or sir. I respect. Elder. Shay99, thank you very much for your super chat as well, saying, as this is top tier, boring Rocinha ball, what's everyone's #1 film? For me, it's The Shawshank Redemption. Blue, go out. Everyone spam your favourite film in the chat. Go on. Their former manager. Oh, I mean, even then, respect her. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's Pedro. He should have taken the shot. Why did he hesitate? Rush Hour 1, Gladiator. Good films. Inception, Scarface, Matrix. Yeah, no, you lot are putting in some classics. Lord of the Rings, Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, fair enough. My favourite film is Blue Collar. Well, you're going to get the climax at the protest. Hopefully no cliffhangers. Pretty Woman. Good film. Star Wars. Classics. Godfather. Classic. Yu-Gi-Oh? Nah, come on. We all like Yu-Gi-Oh, but come on, it's not the greatest film ever. What are you doing? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Pulp Fiction. Peaky Blinders. It's not a film. It's a series. Football Factory. Gotta be Steve. Come on, let's have it. It would be you, innit? Big up, Steve. Football Factory is a classic. Love Football Factory. Stranger Things. Gusto. 4-0. Oh my God, Tosin scored a goal. Tosin scored, guys. Now, when Tosin scores, here's the thing. When Tosin scores, the opposition has to walk off the pitch. Like, you are not qualified to remain on this pitch any longer. You are exiled. you are eliminated. Who gave the assist? Gusto. It's really poor from Port Vale. A liquidate club, bruv. I mean, right now, someone says sell now, the value is up. Oh, man. Someone make a bid for Tosin now. His value's just shot up. Quick. Someone put a bid in. So it's 4-0. Oi. Who's that number 8? Oh, yeah, Hall. It's Hall. Hall looks like he's Zidane, bruv. Trying to do the roulette. Honestly. Do you know what I'm fully expecting? I'm fully expecting, after this game, they're going to prop it up so much. Like we won a Champions League quarterfinal. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Like, this is a game that's got us back on track. No, we just beat Port Vale. Bottom of League One. You know? Back on track will be beating City on the weekend. Thank you very much to Azu Sports again. Thank you, my friend, saying, surely we make our own doco on Amazon. We called it Blueco Clown Lake Show, who terrorized the football. You know what? I'm always against having like Amazon and behind the scenes and all this at our club. I don't want that sort of like, not infiltration, that's the wrong word. Distraction. You know, like, or exposure. I don't want us to be, like, exposed on the back end. This is why Roman got the opportunity and he turned it down. He didn't want it. But because of the way that it's all been run, you know what? It would have been nice. It would be nice to get some insight into how these clowns are actually functioning. I'd like to see it. Episode by episode. The downfall of Chelsea Football Club. Or the rise of CFCLDN. So-called rise. So yeah, we had the opportunity there. These lot, I think, would want it, but I think right now they won't go near it. They don't want to get exposed. Adrian Subia, thank you very much, saying now we're going to have Blueco say how much of a genius Rosinha is and how happy they are with him. Oh yeah, no, we're going to expect everything. Here's Esteval, good save. Palmer, and it's saved. Fair play, it's saved. Esteval's not having a good game. Shay, thank you very much, saying that poor carrot is going to be working overtime, mate. Oh, there's the subs. Delap, Garnacho, and Josh? Neto's coming off. Lawrence says Sanchez starting means Jorgensen starts versus City. Fact. Fact. Let's wait and see. Palmer's off. Oh, there we are. Tosin gets the armband. Yeah, guys, don't expect any more goals. Oh, Asugo. Asugo's coming on. Garnacho and Delap are now on the pitch, so... I will say welcome back, Asugo, because we've not really got to see him since he had his injury and whatnot, so... Esteval, oh, go on, Esteval. That's a foul. Advantage. Given away. Free kick given. He played the advantage. All right. What county FA is that referee from? Can't see what it said underneath the badge, but I like that top, that referee top. County FA refs are always good refs. I don't know if you've actually, I mean, look, there's not really been much to ref, but the quality of the ref today has been very good, hasn't it? And do you want to know why? Because he's a county FA ref. And he's not corrupted by the Prem. That's it. Simple as that. Simple as that. He's a ref at a lower level, and he's actually doing his job properly. There you are. They're taking another shot at the ref now. He's actually been a really good ref. Hang on, this midfield We've got Lavia, Santos that are still on. So where's Asugo? Is he in attacking mid? There he is now on the ball. Asugo's in the 10. I mean, to be fair, at 4-0, you want to experiment, you can experiment at 4-0, but I don't see the point. In fact, I would push Santos up. I would push Santos into the 10 in the same way that we do with Enzo. I would put Asugo in the double pivot with Lavia, and I would let Asugo's game get back to basics, basically. So Adrian, thank you very much, saying, oh, Esteval. And Garnacho hits that into row M. Would this be Lavia's first game playing a full 90, says Adrian? I think so. If he stays on the pitch for the next half hour, I think so. Oh, 3 Port Vale subs. They look like brothers. Bloody hell. They look like triplets. Look at them. They all look the same. My goodness. Are they cloning players over there or something? What's going on at Port Vale? Oh, Sheriff has come off. I will say well done to the Sheriff because he's actually put in a shift today. I will respect the level that he's performed at. Not the rest, but Sheriff, I think he's impressed me. And Danny Welbeck's coming off as well. Eli Campbell and George Hall are coming on. Oh, so they're going to have 2 Halls on the pitch. Oh, they got a Gray on the pitch and all. And Andre Gray. Andre Gray. All right. And AC3WI says, there we go. Value up for Tosin. Sell him now. Sell him now, man. Sell him now. Ball into Esteval. Can Esteval get on the score sheet? He should be able to hit. No, he's gone back. Esteval. Esteval. He's in the post. He's not having a great game. Like, he's involved, but he looks like he's been closed down easy. I don't know about you. Younes, they are experimenting number 10 positions because Fernandez is out of the door. Good shout. Here's Tosin. Asugo Gusto loses it because he's not a 10. My goodness. You see, this is who we're playing against. Their centre-back passes to their goalkeeper. No pressure. He hits out for a throw. This is not even a competition. No, he's out for a corner. It's even worse. Even worse. Hato. Cleared. This is not exciting. Not anymore. The goals have been scored on the second watch-along. The tempo has dropped. We've got 20 minutes to get through, guys. We're going to make it. Esteval. that a mosquito? Oh, that woke me up. Crap. Oh, man. I hope not. This stream is now going to be Hunt the Mosquito. Here's Garnacho. Santos. Shot. Deflection. Corner. Santos can take a good shot, to be fair, yeah. Esteval. 5-0. Speak of the devil, it's Santos. Santos with a header. That was a bullet header, to be fair. Ball from Esteval all over the top. All across the top, sorry. And he comes in, literally just, bosh. Here's the replay. Yeah, he's left his marker. And he's just gone, yeah, it's a good run-in. It's a very good run-in. It's poor defending. That guy got hit in the face and all by Lavia. Literally. The guy who was marking him, it's so bad defending. It's really bad. But Santos has gone in all guns blazing for that header. Him and the ball into the net. Their keeper's not to blame there at all. You could argue, to be fair, could he have got a hand on it when the ball was coming in? Yeah, perhaps. Oh, there's a VAR. Why? Oh, VAR complete. That was the world's worst VAR I've ever seen. That's a terrible VAR, look at that. You know what's mad? This is even worse for Sunderland. Like big time. Look at this. We've had 17 attempts, 9 on target. They've had 3 and none on target. That tells you everything you need to know. How many passes have they had? Gotta look at this. %77 possession. Oh, this doesn't have passes. All right, hang on. Over score. $570 to 164. It's a totally different class. It's just night and day. We've not had to make one goalkeeper save yet. You know what I mean? We've got 20 minutes remaining, plus stoppage time, if there's going to be any. I don't think there's going to be any stoppage time given. Referee will end it at 90. You can't possibly say this is what happens when we drop Enzo. Mate, we're playing Port Vale with a midfield of Lavia and Santos. What are we doing? Do you know what I mean? Here comes a long Rory Delap throw for Port Vale. The only opportunity for them to actually work Sanchez. They've not worked Sanchez yet. And they're not going to, because here's Esteval. Gusto. Oh, he's run into trouble. Another Port Vale sub. Port Vale bringing on this geezer. Don't know who he is. Oh, Capo's coming off. Oh, is that Hall? Oh, no, it's Garrity. Garrity's coming. Oh, Garrity. Okay. Ben Garrity. Oh, yeah, it is him. That's the guy I was talking about. All right, now he's going to go to the concourse and have 2 pints. He's the guy I was saying. He's the guy that will go straight into the clubhouse. Yeah, he's off. He's off. All right, enjoy your drinks. Kim Orsa, thank you for your super chat, my friend, saying, evening, Younes. Evening, my friend. Happy Songkran in advance from a sweaty 64-degree heat index in Bangkok. Blimey, I'm so tired of people leaving us for Madrid. It's so funny. I've just seen a comment here as I'm looking for Songkran. Oh, it's gone. Songkran is the Thai New Year. Oh, okay. Well, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I didn't know what that meant. I've just had to Google it. But yeah, big up to you. And have a good one out there. Hope all is good. Thai New Year. Much appreciated. No, I can see in the chat at the moment there's a whole debate as to like whether you should be excited from this. I mean, in context, a 5-0 win against Port Vale. Okay, yeah, we're through. Great, fantastic. But there's no way that anyone with respect to themselves should get excited, except 100%, except we won 5-0. Yeah, for sure, great. But to get excited against bottom of League One, heading to League Two, Port Vale, that can't even string passes together. I'll get excited if we beat City next week. How's that? Bruv, this Port Vale team are playing like a pub team. Chelsea can only play who they play. Like, they can only go up against who is in front of them. I totally get that. Which is why I say yes, accept 5-0. 5-0 is what should be expected of a game like this, 100%. But I'm not getting excited. Are you crazy? It's Port Vale. Anyone that does is what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm looking for a word. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. Garnacho hit that out for a goal kick. It's no, not deluded, not deluded. No. You know when you're like it's not coping. You know when you're actively trying to find something by force. But not coping. There's another word for it. Needs help. There's another word for it. No, not coping. Not stretching either. Stretching is kind of it. Like when you're stretching for something. But there's another word. I'm Trying to find it. What's another word for that? Not overreacting, no. No, not begging it. Reaching is probably the most accurate word. Yeah, let's go with reaching. Let's go with reaching. Anyone that gets excited, right, for this against Port Vale, I say excited. Anyone that accepts and goes, yeah, no, we played well and whatnot, but they're calm about it, fantastic, cool. But anyone that's genuinely like, oh my God, bruv, reaching, 100%. Thank you very much for the super chat. I mean, I got to commend you for the marketing. This is phenomenal marketing. You know, you pay $5, you get a shout out, boom, there's an audience. I mean, that's clever, right? OK Jersey. Com says at OK Jersey, top football shirts, 15 quid. This is not a sponsor. Use code Younes for 8% off. Is that what you've done? Blessings to everyone. I mean, yeah, shop responsibly, people. Don't buy from the mega store. If you're gonna get from somewhere, there's your link right there, right? Omkar Pardeshi, thank you very much, saying W on City would mean Arsenal wins the Premier League. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, but come on. Are we going to? Realistically. Lawrence, thank you very much, saying those excited are part of the problem. Blueco out. At this point, I fully agree. At this point, I fully agree. It's so funny because in this sort of game, they will be the ones to get excited and paint everything as rosy. And then when we actually don't perform in a game where we have to, and you say something wrong, they're the ones that come out and go, oh, you're being negative. Hang on, weren't you just being crazily, toxically, like mentally, outrageously, reachingly positive for a result against a League One relegated team? And I'm negative because we lose to City. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you see the discrepancy? There's no logic. There's honestly some people, there's no logic. Some, not all, some, they're gone. They're too far gone. So let them get on with what they got to get on with. Just let them get on with it. The truth is in the pudding. And everyone can see, everyone that's not stupid, and everyone that doesn't choose to be blinded can see exactly everything for what it actually is. Simple as that. We've got 10 minutes. At this point, it's a formality. I did give too much credit to Port Vale, because I did say they would score one. Oh, that's a nice through ball. Garnacho, the shot, it's hit the post. Esteval! Oh, I'm happy about Esteval scoring. That, yes, I'll take that. Esteval scored. No, he hasn't scored. He's offside. Computer says no. Who gave that through ball to Garnacho? That was a clever through ball. Who was that? Is that Hato? No, Esteval's on. He's on. That's not off. That's going to be given. It's got to be given. Yeah, here's the check. He's on. Surely. He looks on. Yeah, that through ball. Who gave that through ball? Was it Hato? I think this will be given. It has to be. He's on. Oh, Surrey FA. The referee's from Surrey. Surrey FA. It doesn't take this long, lads. What are we doing? The goal. Referee gives it. It's 6. Esteval gets his goal. Happy days. Because Esteval, to be fair, has been pushing. This entire game he's been pushing and he's been involved. But in terms of his end product overall, he's not had a great game. I'm glad he can leave with a goal. That I'm glad at. This Port Vale gaffer wants to end his life. Port Vale manager's like, take me home now. Throw me on the bus. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, Port Vale brought on some other geezer now. He looks like a lump. He looks like what's his name? Oh man, what's his name? Oh, my mind's going blank today. What's that fighter's name? Ngannou. He looks like Ngannou. All across, no one there. Someone said looks like Carefree Lewis, bruv. Thank you very much. Pathibdas, again, thank you, my friend. Hope you're good. Bit out of context here, but what's your opinion on the medical field? For a cardiologist or maybe a neurosurgeon, I'm 23 and I want to pursue a career in medicine, but the road ahead is really long and that bothers me somewhat. I'll be honest. Anyone want to help a brother out in the chat? Anyone that's got medical advice in that field, you can put your expertise in the chat and help Pathibdas out. Personally, I'll be honest. I don't know much, but what I will say is, if you're based in the UK, look elsewhere. If you're not based in the UK, I can't offer you any advice whatsoever. I know what the NHS is looking like right now in the UK. It's a mess. People are underpaid, long hours. It's ridiculous. They're all going to other places for better hours and better pay, right? So overall, you can get a good career in medicine elsewhere if you're based in the UK. If you're not in the UK, I can't help you. I genuinely don't know. So if anyone wants to help him out, give advice, pay attention to the chat, and look out for any gems. But thank you very much. Hope that helps. You know, I know in the medical field, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia are popular destinations for UK doctors. Dubai now as well, so the UAE has it, although now the situation's a bit tense. The region is a bit, you know, in terms of traveling and whatnot. So I would say hold off a little bit on that if you can, until things stabilize a bit better. But there's definitely roles. Apart from that, I can't offer much. I don't know anything else. So any medical people in the chat, let him know. Danny, thank you very much for your super chat saying, just joined. I don't know if you said, but Blueco EF. I don't know if you said, but Blueco EF ban. Oh, EF ban? European football. What's EF? Has distracted some fans from Blueco out. Who knew he splits Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Sorry. If you said about Blueco, Enzo Fernandez ban has distracted some fans from Blueco out who knew he splits opinion, and fans against him now praise LR and don't talk about the protest. Also, why they didn't with Cuckoo. Yeah, good question. With Cuckoo, I don't understand why it's just been one or the other. Some people have tried to paint it with the logic of he's been twerking for a move. Bruv, Cucurella came out and said, if Barcelona come in for me, I can't say no. You know what I mean? Like, that's... All the other guy did is, we'll wait until after the World Cup. And by the way, I like Madrid. It's like Buenos Aires. I mean, technically, objectively, both should have been facing the same. Now, I'm not saying Enzo Fernandez is someone that we're going to miss or is a top player or anything like that. I think he's been underwhelming. I think he should have done better. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about everything in its context based on the events that have transpired. And there is a motivation at Chelsea to sell him in order to make money. That's the aim now. Cucurella, I don't think that's the case just yet. Not yet. But listen, yeah, the protest is going ahead and everything is top and everything's been organized and everything's ready to go. The Strasbourg lot are there. By the way, sorry, the chat has been freezing and I don't know why. But yeah, hope that helps. Noel Talks Football, thank you very much, my mate, saying, Younes, will someone buy us with this debt? Well, the debt is at the holding level. So I don't know. It's a penalty. Right, it's going to be 7, guys. The debt is at the holding level. So how that's going to be... Look, there's 2 options. Either these owners find a way to pay off the debt and sell up and whatnot by doing so, or we get... Is that a penalty? That's not a penalty. Garnacho tripped. Anyway. Or Aries management swoop in and repossess us. And they write off the debt there. By selling us onto a buyer and getting their money. That's another way. So, we'll see. We'll see. Kim also, thank you very much, saying, quick cultural tip. It gets so hot in Thailand, this season people start splashing water and make a water festival out of it. Also, where are signature nonchalant attitudes be in games like this? Honestly, well, it's not just that. The water stuff is fascinating. That's actually, I didn't know that. So much appreciated for that. Also there's no nonchalant around here because these guys have found their level. Beating Port Vale in League One. Garnacho's taking the penalty. Not even Delap. Yeah, and look at that. The celebrations and whatnot. It's just... Mentality's in the bin. Osama bin Artidog, thank you very much, mate. Member for 21 months. Younes Talks Careers. Absolutely. Now, like I said, anyone's got any recommendations for Pathibdas, then put it on before we end the stream. Lawrence, thank you very much, saying, any opinion on Nini's post on X? I saw Mrs. reaction. Nope. I ain't got an opinion. I'll be real. My opinion is there's no point engaging. Simple as that. Taymac Man says, big up Younes, keep landing it. Blue Co out. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Has the game ended? Game's ended. 7-0. 7-0, guys. 7-0. There we are. Next is City at home on the weekend. Do we play on the Saturday or the Sunday? Let me just make sure I'm aware so we stream on the right day. Sunday. All right, cool. We're here. Make sure you guys are here as well. If I'm going to have a little bit of a butcher's real quick, Delap 2 goals in all comps. That's outrageous. Nah, I've lost it completely. I've lost it completely. I don't know about you guys and how you guys have done, but we'll see. Let me know how you guys got on. Make sure you are following on Big Up as well. So make sure you do hit the follow button. Link is in the pinned comment in the chat. You'll find it in the description as well, but make sure you are there. Thank you all so much, people. The review is coming up. It's been a long one. We've done today. We've done this. We've done the Man City Liverpool one on Younes Talks Football as well. So make sure you guys are over there too. Subscribe for all the other watch-alongs and other football going on. Much appreciated. And thank you for the interaction, the contributions, the chat. It's been great. Much appreciated to all of you. Be here for the review coming up shortly. And I'll see all of you then and tomorrow for more coming your way. Thank you all so much, people. Catch you soon. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.